Hi everyone, so I am back with another Hobby Lobby video. This is going to be my haul video, what I actually purchased from the store, but if you are interested in all the new markdowns as they come along at Hobby Lobby, don't forget to check out my previous videos, especially the one earlier today. I'm calling that round 3. Those are all the new markdowns that I saw at my store. But on this video, we are going to get baking because you might not know that as a paper crafter, you will find a lot of things that can totally be used in your craft room. As a matter of fact, a lot of these baking items will probably move into your craft room after you see this video. The trim that you're seeing is serving double duty because this one is actually food safe, but if you ever run out of trim in your craft room, definitely head on down to the kitchen and pick this up, right? Yeah. So bag clips, not exactly exciting, but definitely a lot cheaper than the dollar quarter store, right? So these are 6 pieces. They do have magnets on the back. I love using these clips, not only for the kitchen, because who doesn't own a bag of chips, popcorn, cookies, right? But in the craft room, I actually like using these to kind of hold things down after I've glued them. It's like extra hands in the craft room. The clips definitely do come in handy. They are the star of the show, especially if you're trying to make a whole bunch of different types of rosettes at one time. You just glue, clip, and move on to the next one. So $1.24, again, you get 6 of these. Let's continue on with this sweet treat that you probably might want to keep in your craft room. So this is the Wilton Decorate Cookies. It's 18 pieces. It's $3.99. So first off, you're getting the book, and then you're also getting what looks like a pokey tool, but not quite. This is in baking, they call it the etching tool. So this kind of gives you all those marbling type effects. But what you really want to keep in your craft room is probably going to be this little cookie cutter right here. It is going to make such cute cookies. So let's go ahead and test it out, right? I am going to trace this onto some various shades of brown cardstock. I'm going to cut it out. I am going to put a little bit of distress ink on it. So inside the actual Wilton baking set, they're giving you some piping bags. They're also going to give you some piping tips, which are looking a little bit used. So I am going to throw those into the sink to get washed, but we are going to go back into the craft room where we are going to get some foam for some icing. We're going to use this foam. We're going to cut it out. I don't actually trace the foam. I just kind of stamp the cookie cutter onto the foam, and then it leaves like an impressed image, which kind of maybe isn't really seen on this photo. But anyways, it's so cute. Oh my gosh, I use some of my KS Craft face stamps and also some of my Peachy Keen stamps, and it's cute as it is, but if you add like a little dangle to it, it's even cuter. And you can also change up like the filling. So I have strawberry, blueberry, and lemon. So from the baking section, we were able to make paper crafts that you can use as bookmarks, tags, and bellies. I was oohing and ahhing about how cute these were, and I showed them to my mom, and she even suggested turning them into mini notebooks. How cute is that? And I can totally do that because I have so many happy planner rings. And I've done a few videos on how to incorporate your expired planners into your actual paper crafting so that you can save on your materials. I will also leave that towards the end of the video or in the description box down below if you're interested and you have a whole bunch of expired planners. And lately I have been super inspired by the colors of my midliners, my zebra midliners. It only took me a year to open them, but I feel like everything that I'm making kind of coincides with the colors. This can be used for your flowers, and if you are picking up these sets, just know that if there's a cover, there's something sharp underneath there, so just be really careful. And this literally is kind of like the same type of foam we would use for shakers, a textured mat. There's a paintbrush, and this is definitely going to stay in the kitchen. Definitely don't want to be taking this to and from my craft room because, yeah, paint and food, those do not go well together unless it's edible paint, right? But anyways, it's so funny because I was looking at this. This is actually a set that's called I Taught Myself to Decorate Cakes with Fondant. I thought that this was a really cute design, and I was thinking, white fondant and pink bows like for a Hello Kitty cake, and I really wanted to learn how to make the bows. This does not elaborate on the directions at all. Basically, it says, with remaining strips, make fondant bows, attach bows to cake. Yep, they definitely want you to teach yourself. Next up, we have this one. It says, I taught myself to decorate cupcakes, and I think it's really nice for the Cricut spatula that it comes with. No, this is probably too thick for a Cricut spatula, but this is definitely worth it. You would pay way more for these Wilton products if you purchased them separately. And you know, I do love to bake. I try to make my cakes from scratch when I can, but my decorating game is not that good. So when my parents first started off with their jewelry making, they were really getting into a lot of the Swarovski products. And so I thought it'd be really cute because every time I looked it up, it talked about like Austrian crystals, and then it always had like the Austrian Sachertorte. And so I was like, well, let me try to make that. So as you can tell, my decorating is more for like the tablescape than it is for the actual cake. So I'm hoping a lot of these products that I picked up today will help me decorate the actual cakes a lot cuter. So it also comes with some piping bags and some piping tips. You're actually getting 5 of these, which I think actually makes the whole entire set well worth the $3.99 because these are usually more than $1 a piece. And that's perfect because it is a name brand with Wilton. And then I picked up the Dessert Decorator Pro for my mom because, you know, she has like all the little cannoli molds and stuff. So I thought that that would be really helpful for her. So this is the little handout that it came with. So for techniques, I guess it's going to teach you how to make large round with peak top for kind of like your meringues, your star, shell, zigzag, ruffle, leaf, your rosettes or swirls, which I think is going to be really cool, you know, for like those unicorn cakes. So this is everything that's included in this set, and if you need to look at it a little bit longer, don't forget to go ahead and just hit that pause button, and then you can read through all of this. These are actually not the small decorating tips. These are the really large decorating tips. So I thought that was a really great deal for only $9.99. And we also have a rolling cookie cutter, which actually cuts out in 2 different patterns, a circle and a square. Kind of still looks like the cookie that we made earlier, like the same shape. And I don't know if you guys are like me, but when I craft, I snack. I really do. And so like all these cookies are always inspiration from like what I'm eating. So I am a huge fan of individually wrapped cookies. This is a brand that I normally buy, Red Hat Akaiboshi. And this one they actually sold at Costco, so I was excited about that. I picked it up in December, and then I picked up the European cookies also in December. Who else is a crafter and a snacker? And what are you guys snacking on when you're crafting? And speaking of crafting, if you are a huge Hello Kitty fan or Sanrio fan, stay tuned. I'm going to share with you guys where I am picking up my free Valentine's Day cards and really cute character boxes like this one right here. And like I said, I need some freebies so that I can save money for the main event at Hobby Lobby, right? So stay tuned for that. And you guys already know the drill. If you are feeling the vibe, don't forget to hit subscribe and the bell if you'd like to be notified of all of my new videos. I thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you have a very wonderful day.